Good morning, traders. Welcome to Beyond Profile. Today is Tuesday, and it is May 17th. And yesterday we got the break of our balance state that we were talking about. We've gone from a balance to an imbalance state and down into some high volume areas here on the NASDAQ. Yesterday morning we talked about the balance or acceptance of value in the markets here, where we were auctioning back and forth, and we said that yesterday would be crucial, or we would be getting close to a break either one way or the other. Yesterday we got to break, a clean break, as a matter of fact, in continuation in the NASDAQ. If you look at where this came down to, it came right down to April's point of control, which is at 26 and a quarter. What was the overnight lows? I think that was like right about the lows on the NASDAQ. You can see it came right into that area. Below this, where do we go? Well, we have a prior balance area over here, which would be a little sloppy as we come into it, because you've got this area here. Okay, and then you've got these naked point of controls, which are much lower. What's going to be interesting today is how much of this wide range drop do we retrace? Do we get like 50% of it? 2350, 2353 were some numbers on the top side for us that I would very, very much be interested in looking at this coming back, and maybe a bounce, and we'll see if the institutions will start to come in there and sell, fund managers and stuff, because we have broken this base, and it's a clean slingshot down, even lower here into the top of this base, which is the 15 area and lower. All right, let me composite these. We'll take March's profile over here, and we'll take April's profile here, and let me composite those two together. And let's take a look at what that looks like as far as the volume profile back over here on the left-hand side. Here's the last 60 days in the NASDAQ market. You can see that these areas from part of March and April, where does it produce the high volume? Look at the volume up here, though. Okay, this is, like I said, the last 60 days in this market, and this is all the volume's going off at the high. So this is a clean break here. Clean break of this, and once we lose this pivot here, there's not really too much to hold us in here. See, this profile goes back to March. I can go back a little bit more than that. I included the whole thing from where we're trading currently back. Let me do that. Let's go back another 20 days here to get all of March in here. Kind of changes the picture just a little bit, going back to the beginning of March. Look at where the distribution is here. 23, 26 and a quarter. So you've got a very nice distribution of a profile on this NASDAQ. So this holds here. This could be interesting, because this could actually, in fact, rotate back up. This whole profile is very well balanced, except for some volume nodes up at the highs. You had this one, which is 79s, and then this one over here at 23.97. So this is definitely a big area here for this market on these 26s. You can see it even clearer here now that we've done the composite with all of the volume. Let's take a look at the S&P, because that had relative strength yesterday. We're actually flirting with that 2750 area right now again, which is a key number for us. We can clearly see we broke our little pennant formation that we had on our screen. This broke through the overnight sessions, got a little bit of relative strength. If you look at where the volume is for the 6 months, look at where it's at. 2750. That's a big kahuna right there, because once we break below that and we can't hold on to this, we go down to the next level, which is down to the 1310, 1300 area for these markets. So today will be a tell-all day for us as to whether or not, especially in the S&P, if for some reason we trade back inside of this, then we're going to make new highs. This will be a failure to go lower, with support at the high volume on the 3-month distribution of the profile here, and this thing will rocket up back and make new highs again, believe it or not. So we'll watch today, especially even on the NASDAQ. Now that I'm looking at that chart on the composite, that's even a stronger signal that those 26s may actually hold for us. So it's going to be an interesting day. I would be looking for us actually probably to go long first thing this morning. We're at the value area lows currently in the overnight sessions here. So these would give us a bounce back to we gave the bounce actually at the close. We knew we were going to see a bounce in the overnight session, so it did what it did. So we'll have to see where we're open. We've got some news coming out at 8:30 this morning. So, okay, folks. Well, have a great trading day. Stay safe, and again, play relative strength on the long side and relative weakness on the short side. Just like yesterday, if you were forcing shorts on the S&P, it was a little bit more of a struggle until the end of the day. NASDAQ was an easy. We identified weakness early on in the morning, and it stayed weak all day. So, thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in the room.